welcome in Gov fans. Robbie Lott's joined with Stan Painter and Tyler Graves from Jim Campbell Gymnasium on the campus of Maryville High School as William Blount and Maryville look to do battle tonight in the first matchup in district play. Stan, I'll welcome you in tonight. Light ticket in the district, but what a big game to start off with Maryville and William Blount. Kind of like football did.
Yeah, it is, Robbie. Of course, in the district, as you say, they've played a lot of games, well, several games. Both teams, the girls and the boys, have been together some nights, and then they split over Thanksgiving. The girls played in a tournament over at Farragut, and the boys played, hosted a couple of games at William Blount. So, but, getting into district play tonight and, play about 4 games, Robbie, before they take the Christmas break, and then, of course, pick back up in January with a heavy district schedule. So excited to call this game here at Maryville High School, and
couple of really good teams on the court tonight. William Blount comes in at 7-1. They lost to Jefferson County, I believe, is their only loss, and Maryville's only loss on the young season is to Stone Memorial at Stone Memorial. So another good AAA team there. This should be a battle as you got a couple high-profile college prospects on the court tonight. As senior for William Blount, Jenna Kallenberg, you'll hear that name a lot. She leads William Blount. She's a Western Kentucky signee. And also, who's been a bright spot is sophomore McKenna Myers.
Yeah.
That's who starts for the Govs.
Certainly, Robbie. Of course, a lot of these girls are back. They did lose some pieces last year, but a lot of these girls have played. Sarah Cagley has a lot of experience as well, but McKenna played as a freshman, started quite a few games, and was definitely, the game she didn't start, she was the 6th person off the bench, so the same as a starter. So those are probably the 3 most experienced girls.
Tilly,
and Kendall.
I tell you, fun matchup there is her sister standing on the M right there, Kayla, former Maryville standout, and she's now assistant for Coach Scott West.
Yeah.
In her first year, so sister on sister matchup here tonight. But if you talk about Maryville, you got to talk about number 23, Dee Fritz. And is she just a junior or is she a senior now?
I'm not sure. We didn't have their roster, Robbie, so I'm not exactly sure.
She's got a bunch of good offers, same level as McKenna Myers. And then Benanda, of course,
who has signed with
ETSU. Or committed. I'm not
committed,
sure.
yeah,
She's
committed.
a junior.
But a lot of those kids at Maryville, Robbie, we called before too.
Yes.
Gracie Midkiff has started or played a lot since she's a freshman. Of course,
Coach West's daughter,
Taylor
West,
and then the big girl underneath, Jazz Irvin. Quite a bit of playing time too. So very good Maryville team,
and Patterson, I remember the name.
Yeah, Grayson Patterson played a lot of minutes. I think she came off the bench last year.
So they have to replace 2 big-time players in Carruthers and Taylor, but I think Coach West loves the way this team can play up-tempo with all 5 players playing all 5 positions.
Certainly, and I think that you'll see on Coach Wright's team, Robbie, you might see a little bit of different play than typically we've seen the last 3 years. Probably maybe not as up-tempo as he has been. Of course, if you go all the way back to the Roddy days, they ran 5 in and 5 out. But that we've transitioned quite a bit away from that right now as far as that's concerned. I think maybe not as deep this year for William Blount, but certainly as far as experience is concerned. So be interesting to see here, and then, like I said, it is a big matchup here. Anytime William Blount and Maryville plays, doesn't matter what it's in, it's always intense.
All right, there's your preview for tonight's game. We've got about a minute left in warm-ups, then we'll have the national anthem. We'll take a short break and come back. On the flip side, we'll talk to Tyler Graves. Short break on the Gov Nation Network. All right, we're back here at Jim Campbell Gymnasium. Lady Govs being introduced. Their starters tonight will be number 24, McKenna. I'm sorry.
No, it's
2, McKenna Myers.
Yeah.
4, Jenna Kallenberg. 3, Kendall Tilley.
5.
5.
Gracie Love, I think.
I don't have a 5 on our roster.
5 is Gracie Love. And the last one was Sarah Cagley, I believe.
Yep.
For Maryville, they'll start with, looks like Katie Cunningham,
Vananda.
Midkiff, Irvin, Fritz.
Pretty much standard.
Yep. All right, Tyler, what do you think about tonight's matchup as both teams come in with 1 loss? What's going to give tonight?
Yeah, certainly a challenge for William Blount, as Maryville, you could argue, is the best team on this side of I-75. So it's going to be tough. They got Irvin, they got Fritz, Vananda, just to name a few. So they got a lot of weapons.
Yes, they do. And for your play-by-play tonight, Stan Painter.
Thank you, Robbie. And so we're about set to go. Foxy will tip it up here for us tonight. Callahan here, as well as the third official. We'll get his name in just a minute, Robbie. But as Maryville controls it, Blount looks like they might want to do a little trap up top.
Oh, there's a carry.
This ball's tipped out of bounds, deflected by William Blount. But you're right, Robbie. I believe they do. She did. I think they kind of caught him a little bit, maybe with a surprise with the 2-guard trap.
And then zone here off the inbounds. Got to get to the shooter. Good closeout on Midkiff there.
But she drains it anyway inside the 3-point line to take the lead, early lead 2-0. And here comes Maryville with full court.
Oh, it was a 2?
Yeah, it was a 2. As the press, Blount handles the press pretty well as Kallenberg gets in the open court. Misses the layup, though. But good job by McKenna Myers. And the step-back 3 for Kallenberg says, I'll take that one.
That's points off turnovers. William Blount didn't give up on it.
That was a good job by McKenna Myers. Oh, easy basket underneath as Irvin got sealed on the inside. Lay it up and lay it in. Blount breaks the press again as Love handles it. Now Blount says, let's set it up here. It looks like Maryville is going to go straight up man now in the half court.
Tilly should be able to beat her man all night.
It's Love's shot no good. Rebound by Fritz. Here comes the Maryville break.
Pull up. That's her game.
Yep.
Got lucky she missed there, but William Blount knew that and showed a hand quickly.
And Love with another, actually a 2-pointer that time inside and no good. And Myers, luckily not to get over the back there, is
Talk about the tempo.
As Vananda misses a wide open layup.
Had 2 strong takes so far by both teams, missed.
You're talking about the tempo. I don't think Coach Wright liked that last shot. That was too quick.
But yeah, I don't think William Blount wants to get in a track meet with Maryville. I think it's going to be more of a slow down, control it. Myers with the 3, and she drains it. So McKenna Myers.
I've noticed she stepped her scoring up a lot from last year.
Well, and that's good. It's probably an improvement in the offseason because they'll need her to score more this year. Probably a little stronger as Fritz back out to Vananda at the top of the key. Vananda can penetrate. Penetration from the top, Robbie. Every time drew the big girl up, and then
just an easy dump off.
Dump off to Big Jazz Irvin underneath.
See, I think Maryville's maybe not really thinking about turnovers in this press, but they're getting William Blount to shoot quick shots.
Exactly.
And so far, Coach West's plan is working. Oh, no box out.
And Maryville 0 from the 3-point line, but as you said, Robbie, there's a second chance points right there to lead 8-6. Here comes another shot.
3-on-1.
Nice. And then we got a timeout. I believe William Blount, Coach Wright's going to take a timeout right here, a 30-second timeout. So we'll leave it right here at the first timeout. So, Tyler, fast-paced game here in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Knotted up at 8.
as you've seen, we've had a lot of points in the paint so far, had a couple of corner threes. That's what you're going to get with this style of defense that both teams are running.
Yeah, Myers right there, 3-on-1. William Blount's doing a great job of breaking the press. As long as they don't get in too big of a hurry, they've got the numbers where they can, like right there's a 3-on-1. Easy shot from Kallenberg. The bad shots is whenever they're in a hurry. Just set up your offense. If you don't have early offense, set up a play, and I think that's what the timeout for Coach Wright was right there to explain.
So neither team has gone to the bench yet. Blount.
Bad pass.
Trap up front, and it got Vananda with the turnover. So Blount.
Midkiff cut through, and Vananda didn't know she was doing that as they jumped her.
Of course, Vananda is the Heritage transfer. She played her freshman year at Heritage. Transferred, played over here last year.
Yeah, we got a big offer at ETSU and decided to go.
Yeah, or that's committed to go right now.
Right.
But she is just a junior. Nice curl cut by Myers and good body control to lay it up and lay it in.
5 apiece. We got 10 points. 5 from Myers, 5 from Kallenberg.
Too easy.
Man.
Too easy right there. Should not be able to throw it across the top of the zone.
That's 6 points for Irvin, all those in the paint.
And as you said, Robbie, they have broke the press well. Although I think Maddie Kelly did check in. That is for William Blount, right?
Okay, yes.
She didn't start.
Checked in for Love.
Love, that's right. So she's in the game now.
Just standing.
Myers wants to penetrate. Can't do it. Pretty good defense right there by Cunningham.
Here's a matchup off the dribble you got to like.
Yeah, and Tilly is known for being able to penetrate.
Oh.
But she got down too deep.
Yeah, Gracie cut her off nicely and made her throw an errant pass. Good defense there by Midkiff and the Lady Rebels.
And I believe that may be Patterson that's checking in for Maryville, number 25, Grayson Patterson. We talked about her in the pregame, Robbie.
Yeah, and Taylor West.
She plays quite a bit of minutes, as does West as well.
Yeah, I think that nice close out there by Kegley.
And good rebound by Kallenberg.
But we're talking about Patterson. I believe she was in the game. She comes and stays at the end of the game, and Irvin doesn't play down the stretch.
Right. As Kallenberg from the elbow gives William Blount the lead. She's got, what, 7, Robbie?
7.
And the key to that right there was the catch. It was a little high, but she was able to corral it in time.
There's a deep. Boom.
Vananda drains the first 3-point basket for the Rebels, Lady Rebels, and they take the lead back 13-12.
Somebody's got to go to the middle.
And Kallenberg's going to try to answer with the triple. No good.
Bit of a heat check there. I don't mind the shot. Heat check. Ooh, push.
Yeah, could have put a foul right there, but not
is,
called.
Not called any fouls yet.
Fritz may be 0 for 3 or 4 from the floor.
That's true, Tyler. I just know you're correct. There has not been a foul called yet.
That's how they would like it.
As Kallenberg fires another 3. Good.
No hesitation.
Applause
Western
from Coach
Kentucky
Wright.
Signing. There's a layup for Fritz.
Yeah. It's getting too easy on that baseline.
Yeah, the height, you're talking about the pass is coming from 30 feet. William Blount just not anticipating it. .90 seconds left here in the quarter. William Blount running some clock.
Nice cut by Myers. Oh, my.
How do you not call that?
They're letting them play. If they're going to be consistent with that, that is fine. Combs will check in and get Kegley.
Coach Wright didn't like that non-call right there, but.
I mean, as long as they stay consistent.
Well, I guess so,
yeah. But you'll see
there
one
was a lot of body right there.
You'll see one in the third quarter stand where they breathe on them, they'll call a foul. It's always been the pet peeve of everybody. Air ball almost by Vananda.
That ball hits the bottom of the foul. Should have been an out on somebody. As West gets the three, Taylor West, and knocks it down for Maryville to take the lead 18-15 for the Lady Rebels. Blount could hold for the last shot. It's under 50 seconds, but I don't think they're in any mood to do that. As Myers penetrates. That has got to be called something, Robbie. I mean,
that's a blatant charge.
Well, yeah, I mean, call whatever you want to, but at some point,
now they may
you think the officials are going to have to blow their whistle. I mean, it's not basketball if you're just not letting them. If you're going to refuse to call anything.
He called for one shot. We'll see if they can hold it for 23.
I feel like I'm watching a 2K game where you turn the fouls off.
Combs has checked in for William Blount at that last timeout, and then William Blount's going to hold it for one, and why not? Because they have the arrow coming out of the halftime or the quarter.
Step back flare screen for.
Better hurry! Oh boy, and the steal.
Oh, Patterson didn't know there was 3 seconds left.
She shot it way too early, but quarter comes to a close. It's an exciting one and a high-scoring one. Maryville leads by 3. We'll be right back. All right. Back at Maryville High School, second quarter action. William Blount will have the basketball. They trail by 3. But Robbie, Jenna Callenberg had a really good quarter.
Yeah, she had 10 and Myers had 5.
That's all the William Blount scoring right there in that quarter. And it looks like Maryville's going to come out in some 2-3 zone of their own right here, maybe.
May track the first pass, yeah.
And
back-to-back turnovers for Tilly.
There comes a baseball pass to the run out, lay it up and in by Fritz. And they get back to what they've been doing as almost another turnover. Good job by Myers. They're really speeding William Blount up, and then Callenberg from the elbow, no good. Maryville's dominating the boards. Patterson with the rebound that time. We got a foul finally. As Fritz.
I don't blame her for being aggressive.
Well, I mean, if they weren't going to call it.
Subs back in as Tilly will get her first break of the game. She played the whole first quarter, and Kegley back in, and Love will replace Maddie Kelly.
And Linkerfeld checked in for.
We'll see the time for Myers and no. I missed that one. Maybe not.
I thought they did, but I thought it was tipped out of bounds, but I guess they said William Blount hit it and they were on the baseline or sideline. As Irvin posts up, Kegley pulls the rebound.
Kegley didn't give no ground there.
Yep.
Forced up a bad shot by Jazz.
McKenna looks to penetrate Love. Nice penetration by Love. Lay it off the glass. Good. Gracie Love.
I like that.
And that was a much-needed basket for William Blount, as they had been a couple of minutes without scoring here. A minute in the last quarter, and actually a minute and a half here. And here comes a big 3 ball, in and out, no good. Rebound ran down, saved by Myers in the far corner.
That's Chesney Lingenfeld that just checked in for Maryville, number 32.
William Blount was trying to do a little handoff right there, and the
Oh,
ball's
got
tipped
lucky.
out of bounds. I believe it was touched last by Maryville, and it was. And West will check back in and get Patterson. I'm not sure who else came in right there, Robbie.
West and Vananda came back in.
Vananda, okay. For Patterson and Fritz, I think, went out for her first break. Turnover.
Double teaming her. Somebody had to be open. Nice move by Vananda.
Yeah. Kallenberg gets in the lane, spins, shot no good. And Maryville's wanting to run again. And Cunningham can't get it to go, and Cagley with the board for William Blount.
Needs to slow down, probably. Yeah. Okay, now she does. Regular motion call here from Coach Wright.
There comes the step back three by Myers. Ooh. Good. Big basket by McKenna.
Big time difference in her confidence this year. Shot very limited three-pointers last year as a freshman. This year, no hesitation. Yes, where is the help side?
With Core.
William Blount looks winded.
Well, I'm sure, Robbie, because they're not as deep probably. And there's another step back, but crashing the boards was William Blount. But the ball goes out of bounds, I think, off Cagley as her and Combs crashed into each other.
Good hustle there. Yeah, almost came down with it, did Cagley. She's got about 4 defensive rebounds, which is, it's going to be tough banging in there tonight with Jasmine Irvin. Hand check call.
There's a foul. First foul called against William Blount. So we're even at 1-all.
It's on Myers.
Once again, West gets the pass down to Irvin. And with her big body, Robbie, she can just shield them right there, and that's too easy. They had to actually foul her that time, which is probably not a bad move.
Yeah. First on Sarah. 2 shots for Jazz. She had 6 first quarter points.
And free throw, no good. But first, they either got to do one of 2 things. They got to put ball pressure, or they're going to have to front
back.
Because, if they do that all night, they can score all night. She's just too big down the underneath if she gets it that deep in the paint. She hits 1 out of 2. And Maryville back up by 5 again.
There's the dump off and a foul.
Nice pass by Tilly to Love, and Love draws the foul, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Midkiff's first, their second. Good deep penetration there from Tilly. That's what she does. Not a big scorer, but a great dribbler and passer. Love connects on her 3rd point. First free throw is she's 1 for 1. That's the first free throw of the game for William Blount.
I think Tilly needs to look for her shot a little bit more.
Yeah, I said that last year.
Yeah.
And
as Blount picks up with a little pressure and forces Scott West to take a timeout.
30.
We'll take a 30-second break with them. Blount down by 4. Back at Maryville High School, 4:23 before halftime, and a very entertaining girls contest here. And Blount's hanging right with the Lady Rebels. Maryville's led a couple times by 5 I think Blount had
She's
biggest
on the
lead
line.
was 3, and so there's another turnover.
That's Vananda's fault.
And Scott West immediately goes to the bench and pulls his daughter.
Well, I'm not sure if the pass, she came back into the trap. I'm not sure if, but he's definitely letting her have it.
Well, you could probably get away with that a little bit more with your own daughter, can't you?
Yeah, until Mama comes
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
Or he'll hear about it later.
Is Callenberg, William Blount up front, and they try to, Vananda kicked it. So it'll be William Blount's possession under the basket. Now, Robbie, right here, last time you said they double-teamed Callenberg. They didn't this time. So they got Fritz straight up on her.
Illegal screen could have been caught on Kegley.
Well, you're not going to get an illegal screen in this game. As Callenberg, deep three, and she hits it. Oh, my.
I didn't hear you, Tyler.
She was almost stepping on Mike Driver's foot over there as Fritz tries to answer, cannot, and Myers with the rebound.
3 on 2 if they push it. Nope, they'll settle it down.
That's okay. Blount with a chance to take the lead right here on this possession.
Four low here, pops out Myers.
Well, look, they're going to probably try to run. They're going to get Callenberg coming back off the. Actually, Kegley's going to take it to the basket and shot no good, and Fritz rebounds.
That's a good look, though.
It is a good look. And I think they were trying to get some help in the middle and dish it to Callenberg.
Good job. Couldn't get the turnover, though.
And Vananda makes them pay there.
7 points for Alea.
As Tilly will walk it up for the Lady Governors. She looks to penetrate in the lane. There she looks for a shot, lays it off the glass just a little bit too firm. And here comes a run out by Vananda as she knocks a nice pass to Fritz. Lay it up, lay it in.
Just beat William Blount down the court. As Callenberg cut off the dribbler nicely, but nobody trailed and helped.
Blount's got a 2-on-1 right here, and then just speeding him up, Robbie, right there.
Yeah.
But Maryville speeds up too on that one and makes a turnover as Blount's going to go to the bench here. Looks like Combs coming back in as well as Kelly for the Lady Governors.
Tilly and Love catch a breather with 2:08 left here in the opening half. William Blount down by 5.
And Blount into front court as Myers gets it. Maryville playing straight up man.
Hand checking all the way.
Nice move right there by Julia Combs.
Is she left-handed? She finished with her left hand there.
And lays it off the glass.
What?
Fritz hammered underneath, no shot, and then
Irvin hammered, and then Fritz got the rebound.
Yeah, excuse me. Irvin was hammered. Fritz got the rebound. They called the touch foul on the putback, but I think Blount would have rather had Irvin at the line as Fritz.
Yeah, but you'd rather have 1 foul on Combs instead of 2 on Kegley.
You're correct, Robbie. As Fritz knocks the first one down.
That gives her 7. She's tied with Vananda now as their team leader. This could put her on top with 8. But no good.
Semi-jinx, I'm going to call that, Robbie, that you did right there. As Combs, once again, in front court, makes a nice move. No walk, no foul, and no shot good. And right there is rebound, and here goes Maryville back. Vananda can't get it to go, but Maryville controls the boards. And off the glass, a little kiss, Cunningham.
Yeah, I think Combs is left-handed. She finished that one. She shot that one with her left hand also.
So Maryville, I think with their biggest lead yet, 6 points, as we're under a minute here in the half to go. As Myers is going to pull up and shoot a 3, can't get it to go down. And here comes Fritz. Somebody better cut her off. Callenberg does.
Good hands by Kegley.
And
Dribble.
Todd Wright says, slow it up here. Callenberg's not going to do that as they get it to Cagley.
Now they get the big girl out of the middle. Could penetrate? See if Myers can turn the corner. Nope. One shot.
That's probably a good call right there. And here's the thing, Robbie. I would clear everything out.
Yes.
Because this is a mismatch big time right here with Irvin, because if she slumps, Callenberg can shoot the three.
Yeah, I'd like Combs to get out. Nah, they just switched. Oh, nice move.
And then she draws the foul from behind. So good job right there of Blount.
And it made the switch late, and Callenberg recognized it. As soon as she saw Vananda coming over, she took off. It was about 6 seconds early, but she knew the opening and earned a trip to the line and put Vananda with her first foul.
And so with the first free throw, good by Callenberg.
I think they're going to pick up three-quarter court maybe on a make.
I think that would be smart, yeah, because just to try to slow them down so they don't get that wide open look. And way early shot, no good.
It was a clean look.
Yeah, but Metcalf in the half comes to an end. But a very entertaining half. And William Blount goes to the locker room trailing only by 5, 32-27. We'll be right back here on Gov Nation Network. Back at Maryville High School Gymnasium, Jim Campbell Gymnasium, I should say. Mr. Campbell used to be the athletic director, coach over here, athletic director, teacher. He was a colleague with me as we did some basketball games together. So appropriately named this gymnasium. Robbie, you've got the first half scoring here in the girls' contest.
Yeah, stats this basketball season will be brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Looking to need anything moved, any place, anywhere, goes out of state, across the country, doesn't matter. Give Alvin Jeanette a call at 235-4108. William Blount in the first half was led by Jenna Callenberg. She leads all scorers with 14 first half points. Then McKenna Myers adds 8. 3 came from Gracie Love, 2 for Julia Combs. William Blount has a total of 27 at the break. They do trail Maryville, however, by 5 points. Maryville was paced in the first half by Vananda with 9 points. Then Fritz, 7. Also 7 came from their post player Jazz Irvin. 4 from Cunningham, 3 from West, 2 from Love. That rounds out the 32 for the Maryville Lady Rebels. They have the halftime lead, 32-27. We'll take another short break here on the Gov Nation Network.
Back at Maryville High School, we're set for second half action in a tight contest. As Maryville will have the basketball here to begin half number 2. And Blount, well, it looks like they may come out possibly in that 2-3 track. Actually, they're going to go man, I believe, right here. Actually.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to man up.
Kind of conserves maybe some energy. Here's a backdoor lob.
Nicely done, and lay it in for D. Fritz.
Menanda with about 3 of those nice assists.
And Maryville picks up full court as Kallenberg finally gets it in the front court.
Block.
Now this is going to kill me. If they come in here and got called 20 fouls in the second half, as that was legitimately a foul. Foxy had it there on the baseline. I don't think that would have been called in the first half. Nice inbounds, and Cagley puts it in. So Blount patient with it right there. They came open, and Sarah lays it off the glass. Good.
That's her first bucket of the night.
And once again, sealed inside. Irvin, she
Menanda
gets
finds her again.
Oh, and then there's a tip from behind, a turnover for Blount. That's not what the doctor ordered there. And Fritz down low, lay it up and in. And Callahan has the and one. So out of the half of the locker room, Maryville extends their lead to 7. Chance to 8 right here for Fritz.
Who was the foul on?
Love, I think. That was her second, should be.
Oh, I see it. They got it up there. It's 5. Her first.
That was her first, okay.
You know, Stan, these jerseys almost look like Maryville's road jerseys.
Yeah.
William Blount. It's almost a really dark orange.
And penetrating into the basket is Kallenberg as she draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Wow. I don't think you get that in the NBA anymore.
No. And I believe that was Jazz.
So we didn't have anything, and now the first minute and 7 seconds of the second half, we got 3 fouls.
I think we had 6, didn't we, the first half total between both teams?
Kallenberg leads everybody. That's 15, and that's 16 points. She may have to get to 30 for William Blount to win this game. High hands here in the zone.
So Cunningham is trapped in a bad spot. Easy pickup right there by Myers. And one it should be, and he does. Callahan gives him the and one.
Just a good trap, and then nice anticipation from Myers.
And Cunningham's coming out. Taylor West is going to check in for her. She picked the ball up right in the corner. Textbook where you want to trap somebody, Robbie, and she made the pass, and Myers was right there. As Blount cannot convert the three-point play, though. And here comes Taylor West with the big 3, and she drains it.
That's her second. Oh.
Turnover in the corner by Love. So Maryville penetrates in, lay it up and in by Irvin. And I think Maryville has their first double-digit lead now as they lead by 11.
That's how many Irvin has. She's got 4 this quarter. You got good guards around her that know how to get her the ball, and she finishes well. Long.
About got it to go down, though, did Myers. But Fritz there to board it. She puts her head down and just goes to the basket, kisses it off the basket, or off the glass.
7 third-quarter points for Danae Fritz.
William Blount might need a timeout right here as they've fallen behind by 13. Myers pulls up from the free throw line, can't get it to go, and Fritz with the rebound.
Good body control. She just shot it just a little too hard. Oh. Loose ball foul, I think, here is.
They're going to get Fritz.
Oh, really?
Yep. She crashed into
Love
over
Usually
there.
they give that to the
well,
the defensive team, but it was a loose ball, anybody's ball.
It was, and it was, and Love was going for it, and they crashed into each other.
Tilly
with the lay-in.
Had a lot of English on that ball.
Yeah, it did. It got the friendly roll, too. But Fritz, once again, I believe Cagley might have got hit with the foul. Excuse me, Irvin. Irvin was the shooter, not Fritz.
Yeah, second foul on Cagley. Second of the second half for William Blount. Better stroke this time from the senior Irvin.
She 2 for 3 from the line.
2 for 3.
Blount wants a timeout. Todd Dwight wants a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with and a Blount down by 12. Back at Maryville High School with 4:59 to go here in the third. Blount down by 12. Irvin converts the second toss. She's going to check out. Patterson in for her for the Lady Rebels. Blount came into this game 7-1, played well in the preseason. As Robbie said, their only loss was to a good Jefferson County team. As they hit Kallenberg back in the lane, puts up a shot no good. Partially rebounded as Love tries to save it. Contact on the baseline, but no call out of bounds off of Love. Robbie, I think they finished third in that third in the Farragut tournament as they lost to Jeff County as the ball goes out of bounds off Vananda. So a turnover for Maryville. They lost in they beat Anderson County in the first game, lost to Jeff County in the semifinals, then beat a good Campbell County team in the consolation game.
Yeah, had a lot of good battles with Campbell County. They got the girl going to Furman also, right?
You're right.
Still there.
So Blount off the turnover will try to make.
Late.
And now she said she was standing on the sideline.
Put the little step back foot there.
So another turnover for Blount. As Patterson catches it, kicks it to West. Here comes West with another. This three ball is no good, but off the foot of Patterson right to Vananda. And then Linkerfeld makes them pay with the three. High arching three there for Linkerfeld. So Blount in big trouble now, down 16 midway through the third. Oh, as Myers' man fell down, she can't get the shot, but Cagley with the rebound, in trouble in the lane, gets it out.
How's it not 3 seconds?
I don't know, but Myers can't convert the three-point shot. And a lot of, I agree with you, Robbie. I don't know how Cagley did not get a 3-second call. A lot of contact also underneath.
Could have been a foul, yeah.
And then they're going to get
Tilly over
the back. That was a weak call.
Almost as weak as my Diet Coke.
In comparison to what we've seen called tonight, I should say,
yeah.
or not called.
Third team foul. That will be first on Did she
As
just throw it off the back?
Fernanda threw it off the back of a Lady Governor and then lays it in and draws the foul.
Tilly picks up back-to-back fouls.
And Maryville leads by 18. 19. Is the scoreboard right, Robbie? I had them 54. What you got? It's an easy layup by
I had
Cagley.
54.
Yeah, it should be. There, they changed it. Cagley, William Blount breaks the press, and Sarah gets to the rim and kisses it off the glass. But Fernanda
Too strong.
goes
Oh,
too
Fritz.
strong. Could have been over the back, but not called. Fritz lays it in, and Scott West.
I think she was just over the back. She jumped up over the back.
No contact there. So a 30-second break. We'll take one with them. Blount trails by 19. Quick timeout here at Maryville High School. And it'll be Blount's ball back on the possession, trailing 56-37. And what was a very close first half, but Blount been blistered here in the second half, outscored 24-10 in this quarter alone. As Kallenberg catches it, lays it up, lays it in, draws the and one.
Friendly whistle from Foxy. 32's on the foul. That's Lingenfeld. Chance to add to her 18 points now.
For Jenna.
Yep, this could be 19. Fifth team foul for Maryville.
Shot is good.
4 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Blount down by 16 as Cunningham gets into front court, and they're going to call a hand check.
She knew she was coming there. She had a chance to beat her to the spot, and she reached with her hand.
And it was a foul. Combs.
Team fourth.
And Fritz lays it off the glass. Too deep.
Fritz with 11 in the third quarter. She's got 18.
Because Tilly's going to try to get to the rack. Instead, she kicks
a good
it
look.
to Kelly.
Oh.
Kelly, high arching shot,
Run out
bounces.
for Fernanda.
And here comes, you're right, Robbie, and lay it up. Lay it in.
You had two players like Fernanda and Fritz for Coach West this year. He's got a really good team.
Well, he does, Robbie, and that's the thing. You've got, and we'll talk a little bit about this as we go into the fourth quarter here, as a minute 40 to go, but in this district, you've got 3 teams legitimately in the top 10 in girls in the state, being Maryville, Bearden, and Farragut, as there's a foul.
Midkiff's third.
That'll send McKenna Myers to the line for 2 shots.
She's 0 for 1 from the line. Does have 10 points. And rattles this one off.
But, Robbie, you know, this is just a stout district, you know, and then, of course, Heritage
returns
a lot of right there. You know, Hardin Valley, West, and Lenore City, the other 3 teams, you know, I think William Blount, Heritage will be playing for the 4 or 5 spot right there, Robbie. I mean, it's just some tough sledding in district, as it always has been, though. But I don't recall.
But this may be the best.
That right.
As
Three
far as
of the
teams.
3 teams in the top 10 in the state in AAA.
1 minute left here in the third. Good half-court defense right now by William Blount.
Irvin just throws somebody to the ground.
Coach Wright is not pleased.
He's probably going to get a technical, and I don't blame him at this point. But
William Blount doesn't get the turnover. Myers got a corner 3, maybe.
As Tilly gets to the rack, it gets a call.
That was a automatic whistle after missing one down there on the other end. It's 4 on Gracie. She may have to come out. I mean, maybe not, but as they got a 20-point lead, he may keep her in. Tilly gets her first point of the night.
Knocks them both down.
Yeah.
We'll be back in action, Robbie, Tuesday night at home.
Tuesday night.
Hardin Valley.
And the season debut of the Creamsicle, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that's right. We'll talk about that in the boys contest, but you're correct, or maybe in the fourth quarter here, as we're inside 30 seconds to go.
Sunglasses night, looks like athletic director Scott Cup has got a big box of sunglasses for the students when they arrive.
As Blount holds it down to 8 seconds, and then a shot by Tilly, no good. Rebound by Maryville. And Cunningham with the three-quarter shot, no good. And the third period comes to the end. It's a good one for the Lady Rebels as they put up about 30 in that quarter alone. And they blow this thing open. They lead 62-42. You're watching the Gov Nation Network. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in just a moment.
So that's 4, 6.
Fourth period action at Maryville High School in this first opening district contest for both teams. Really only one district game Robbie played to this point, and that was Tuesday night, Farragut and West. And Farragut won both those contests. So,
Quick one, did Tilly hit 4 free throws there in that quarter at the end? I'm missing 2 points.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
As Blount has the ball to start right here. The other contest tonight, other than this one, is Heritage, is down at Lenoir City tonight in district action.
The boys' game may be good. The girls, you expect Heritage to take care of them.
And what's the call right here?
Block on Patterson on the pass-off. Team 7th, 1-1. William Blount will step to the line.
Scott West, I don't think, is really pleased with that call, but what do you expect in a 20-point game, right? 7:31 to go here.
There's been a couple of those. I'm not really agreed. Extra security on hand tonight, Stan. Did you notice that?
Yeah, there is.
Wonder why.
Maybe Tyler can elaborate about that a little bit.
Nope.
Mum's the word, huh?
Kegley makes them both.
So Blount creeps back under, and there comes a foul from Love. I'm not sure if she's trying to or not, but, I mean, she obviously pushed her. Callahan was all over it.
Second foul. That's Team 6, so bonus rest of the way.
As Irvin gets it in, misses one finally. A lot of contact. That was clean block, though, from
Kelly,
behind.
Maddie Kelly got it. Here comes Myers.
And Kallenberg's going to take it all the way to the rack.
That's a block this time for sure.
That was a flop.
And it would have been a 5th on Midkiff.
There was not much contact at all right there.
I mean, 16-point game. You foul Midkiff out.
Yep.
That might have been a big moment, and you cut it to 15. Plenty of time for William Blount to mount a comeback.
There's the high-low. Once again, clean, but I think she may have had her hand on the hip.
Yeah, you're right, Stan.
On the offhand.
But maybe not a bad foul.
Yeah,
Irvin is 3 out of 4 from the stripe.
But I'm still not going to give her.
Be 2 points.
I'm not going to give her a free one.
Nope, and it's a good foul by Maddie. Maddie's first foul, team 7th. You keep Irvin in, you may go hack a shack.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I mean, underneath right there, Robbie, where she's got all those points, I would do that. Just, you know, to me, it's a harder shot to make the free throw than to lay it in. She makes 1 out of 2.
1 out of 2 is going to be good.
See William Blount Athletic Director Scott Cupp talking to some extra security over there as well.
Yeah.
As William Blount turns it over.
And our good buddy Kyle Russell behind him.
As Metcalf drains a 3 from the corner. It's all falling for the Lady Rebels tonight right now here in the second half. Remember, this was a 5-point game at halftime and was very a close contest most of the first half, if not all the first half. Kallenberg, though, with a high arching deep 3. Matches it, and a turnover. A turnover by Maryville. So
24 for Jenna.
Blount's down 17 with 5:55 to go. Tyler, what do you think about the boys contest coming up?
Going to be tough to stop Joe Anderson and Ashton Maples, I think.
Well, Maples won't play, though.
Oh, Maples isn't playing?
He might be doing something tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh. That completely just, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so.
Banked in. We're not done yet.
That's right. On a Friday evening, here comes Fernanda off the glass.
But, yeah, Stan, I've heard William Blount's been practicing. They've really been planning for this game of trying to shut down Joe Anderson. They think they've got him in a predicament as they found something on tape that they like.
As Myers penetrates, they're going to get something on the floor. Actually be a 1-and-1, though.
Yeah, we'll see if it's on Cunningham or Fritz. Got the reach in on Fritz.
Well, that's good, Tyler. If they've found something, we'll see how it goes.
A couple years ago, they had him shut down for the first half, right? And then he scored 20 in the third.
Yeah. He did. I believe that was at William Blount.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Caught fire. Coach Eldridge called me after the game. He said, I told Joe to just get him a mid-range jumper to start the third quarter and he'd catch fire. So, of course, Coach Eldridge took the credit for that big night. Myers 1 out of 2. She has struggled from the line as she is now 1 for 5.
15-point gain. Here comes Fernanda with a big 3 ball. No good. But Fritz right there to rebound it and lay it back in off the glass. Blount. Quick shot by Kelly right there. 3 can't go, and there's Fritz. She's all over the place, hits the streaking Fernanda, let up, let in. That what makes them so good right there, Robbie.
Those two right there, they get out and go. And they can, both of them can lead a break.
As Cagley's turnaround jumper can't find the hole, it's just all the way around it, rims off. It's kind of been William Blount's second half.
Nice pass.
And here comes Metcalf with a 3, good.
They got weapons, plenty of weapons, and
they do.
That's going to do it. Probably with 4 minutes to go, 22-point game. Good run here to start, good push for William Blount to start this quarter, but going to come up a little short tonight. She walked.
Draws it. Oh, well, you're right, Robbie. It's Kendall Tilley will check back in for Lady Governors. 2 home games next week, so we got 2 games for you. Hardin Valley on Tuesday night and Lenore City next Friday evening. So opportunity for 2 wins for William Blount next week, Robbie.
Yes.
I think boys and girls maybe. As Fernanda goes to the rack, She does not make the shot, but she drew the foul from Tilly.
It's 3 on Kendall.
2 shots coming here for Vananda.
Vananda's had a great night. She's got 16 points and probably about 8 assists. Make it 17.
So checking in for the first time for William Blount is Faith Cooper.
We'll have Cubs quips in between games tonight, Stan.
All right. I'm excited and looking for it. Second shot is no good. Blount gets it. Kallenberg wants to go one-on-one with nice spin move.
That's a nice move. Oh.
And doesn't hit it, but right there is
23.
Cooper, Faith Cooper, who just checked in with the rebound. Stolen away, though, by Fritz, gives to Metcalf. There's Vananda in the corner to Taylor West. No good. But guess who, Robbie?
Her name's Danae Fritz, and she is big time.
As Cooper gets to the rack,
That's
her
off.
shot gets blocked,
Yep.
and they set out of bounds off William Blount.
Maryville must not be that deep this year, Stan, as
Well,
starters still in.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
25 with 3 minutes to go.
But I look over there, Robbie. There's one person I see, two people over there that haven't came into the game. Possibly 3.
Yeah, actually it is 3, maybe freshmen.
Yeah, but still, we're talking about a 25-point lead with 2:44. Come on.
And Vananda's still going.
Yeah.
She gets 2 more.
Here comes somebody, number 20 to the bench. There comes 24, Robbie. So I believe he's getting ready to empty it now. William Blount has Taylor Stout at the scorer's table. Kallenberg with a long 3, no good. And nice
There could be a foul here called.
job back there by Combs. But then Kallenberg turns it back over. Metcalf gets to the rack, lay it up, lay it in. Underhand
Puts
scoop.
her into double digits. She's got 10 now. Big second half for Gracie Metcalf.
Scott West wanted to see that 29-point lead before he got that 3rd reserve to the table. 27 wasn't going to cut it for him.
There's a little ticky-tack foul to send Myers to the line.
With a buck 41 to go. And that
First foul on West. Double bonus, so they'll keep the subs out of the game. Silly rule.
Well, it's supposedly to save time, but it took more time to turn around and say that
Right.
than if they just let them in.
You remember that year that somebody fouled out and Eldridge got the other team to get called a technical the year they won state? Remember that game?
Yes.
If you go and sit on the bench
You're
before
right.
being blown
Blown in
it's a technical.
for leaving the court. You can't leave the court.
Right.
As the first free toss is good, and that does get all of the substitutes into the game for both sides. And McKenna goes back-to-back right there, Robbie, so that'll help her free throw percentage there. And she comes out for this last 40.
13 points
Minute
for
40.
her.
And for Maryville, new person into the game, number 24, Hollenkamp.
That stroke looked good.
Yep. It almost comes up with steal, does Hollenkamp. Stout with the runner for William Blount, no good. Saved, out of bounds, touch last by Hollenkamp. It'll stay on this end. With just over a minute to go. So coming up between games, we'll have scoring from Rob Lotz, William Blount Athletic Director Scott Cupp, and we'll preview the boys contest as well. As 45 seconds to go in the contest. Nice steal right here by Kelly. She's able to run it down, save it. And for William Blount into the game, that was Pickens, I believe, and her shot's no good. And then touch last by William Blount. Foxy just shakes his head with 28.2 to go. Maryville. Lincolnfeld's going to try to get one more three ball off. This time it's an air ball over the goal. Nice play broken up by Faith Cooper for William Blount. And the clock's going to expire, and Maryville's going to win this one convincingly here in the second half. So let's take a short break. We'll be back with the scoring. You're watching on Gov Nation Network. Back at Maryville High School, where you can see the boys contest waiting to get started here. As Maryville's already coming through the tunnel right there. Blount's already waiting on the field court. Here is your scoring here in the first half for the first contest as Maryville girls pull away from a close contest. They led 32-27, did Maryville at the half, but then they win convincingly 84-55. William Blount was led by Jenna Kallenberg with 24 points. Good night for Jenna tonight. McKenna Myers added 13 as well. Sarah Cagley with 6. Kendall Tilley added 4. 3 points for Maddie Kelly and 2 points for Julia Combs. Maryville was led in scoring by Fritz, Danae Fritz with 22 points on the evening. Vananda added 21, so that's a pretty good 1-2 punch right there. Metcalf made it into double figures with 10. Jazz Irvin added 16 down low on the block, as well as from the free throw line. Taylor West with 6. Katie Cunningham added 4 points. Chesney Lincolnfeld with 3 points. Hollenkamp added 2 points for the Rebels. Remember, all of your scoring stats with Stan is brought to you by Anywhere Movers, 235-4108. So if you've got a small job, big job, you can call out there to Jeanette, 235-4108 for Anytime Movers. So take another short break, and then Robbie Lotz will be back here with Scott Cup on the Gov Nation Network.
All right, back here at Jim Campbell Gymnasium. In between games as the William Blount girls fall 84-55. Big second half by the Lady Rebels. I'm now joined with Athletic Director Scott Cupp for Cupp's Quips in between games tonight. They're brought to you by Anywhere Movers and Alvin Jeanette. Give Alvin a call at 235-4108. What'd you see there, Coach Cupp, from your Lady Govs in the first half? That's pretty good.
I've watched them play all year. I thought they might have played as good a game as I've seen, and they were still down 5 or 6. And you knew that was going to be a tough task over here tonight. Maryville's loaded, and their talent level just took over down the stretch. But even though with that, if the Lady Govs give that kind of effort, especially offensively, they're going to win some games in the league because Jenna played very well. Myers played well in the first half, and they got some things that they did well, although I'm not sure what was going on in the defensive interior. There was some open block looks.
Yeah, big night for Irvin inside. But me and Stan pointed this out. This could be the best the district has been at the top, as 3 teams are in the top 10 probably in the state. So going to be a tough district this year for William Blount. Now to the boys' side tonight.
Same thing, Rob.
Same thing. Big Joe Anderson, the Furman signee, will be the tough task tonight. You got some news on the social front.
Yes, we were able to, many of you guys know, we had a little Twitter incident yesterday, and a couple of our student leaders thought it would be funny to get a little aggressive towards Joe, but that really is not something we want to condone or anything like that. They got out of hand. They're good kids. They just thought they were being funny. They didn't realize, to be honest with you, Robbie, a lot of kids in this day and time, they do things like that, and they don't even always know how it sounds or that it's as bad as it is. So they were banned for a while, but then Larry Hedrick called me today, and we actually came over at the end of the school day. Myself and those 2 kids, we had a meeting with Larry, and Larry talked to them a little bit and said, you know what, guys, we're in this for kids. I don't condone what you did, and obviously I don't either, but I see that you probably didn't mean really anything by it, and we're going to let you come tonight, but you can't sit on the front row. You can't be a leader. Just blend in and don't cause any issues, and thus far that's went just fine. So hopefully down the road, Robbie, these kids will remember that Maryville, Larry was really good about that and brought us in and talked about that. But, you know, it's just social media, Rob. You know how it goes.
It's the era that we live in. And so, yeah, good to have those.
And they don't even know Joe.
Really?
They don't even know Joe. They just seen him play basketball, so they don't have anything against Joe. Joe's a good guy. So it's just something they just went on, got carried away with.
All right, so there's a little bit of preview of tonight's game. As you know, William Blount comes in with only 1 loss in boys action. That loss was to Walker Valley, who we think will probably be a contender for their sub-state chance down there coming out of the Chattanooga area. So pretty good start. You got to start with Cam George.
Cameron George has really come a long way since he was 5 when I was coaching him. He couldn't stay inside the boundaries. He has turned into quite a player, and we knew he was going to have a good year this year for William Blount. He's the only really returning player. Trey played a little bit of varsity, but not anybody else that really played any minutes to speak of. They've done well. Obviously, the schedule's been light early on. Wendell was smart, him and Todd both. Smart about starting off kind of slow and letting the kids get some confidence. But Cam has really turned into a nice player. And he's the one player out here tonight that it doesn't matter who he's playing against. He will be able to handle the other team's talent. Some of the other kids we'll have to see. The jury's still out.
All right, so look for the Govs to be the leader from Cam George. So, all right, now Tuesday night, district home opener. What you got planned for us, Athletic Director?
We've had some home games thus far. They've been tournament-oriented on weekends, and I didn't even like being there, to be honest with you, all day long, 17 hours on a Saturday during football season. But now we're ready to roll. Tuesday night, we're going to be sunglasses night Tuesday night. Every student that shows up will get a free pair of William Blount High School sunglasses, and that's going to be to kind of kick off the Creamsicles three-point shooting contest when my friend here, Rob Lotz, will be coming out at the halftime of the girls' game, putting on his own sunglasses in his outfit, and he'll be shooting in the dark. We're going to turn the lights off. Be shooting in the dark against a couple of students, so looking forward to that.
All right, I've shot the lights out, but the lights being out already. So it's going to be a little bit of a different task for the Creamsicle. Mr. Cupp, thank you for your time, and let's see if the Govs can take care of the Maryville Rebels in boys action. Tonight's Cups Quips were brought to you by Anywhere Movers give Alvin Jeanette a call. No job is too small. 235-4108. right, we're back here just about set for boys action as both teams come in with pretty good records. Not sure if we got them up there. I know Maryville's got a couple of losses.
Blount 6-1.
And
Maryville's 3-3.
3-3, okay. No, they lost to one common opponent. Both lost to Walker Valley.
Maryville has a loss to Cleveland as well, I know.
Starters for William Blount. Number 0, Cole Gibson. Number 2, Seth Myers. Cameron George will get the start. He's averaging about 25 a game. 6'4" junior, the quarterback, also Trey Clemmer. He'll start in the post. He had a game this year, he had 15 rebounds. And Tanner Pratt's a 6'3" senior. Head coach Kevin Wendell. Assistant coaches Josh DeArmond, James Stewart, and Jordan Conlon. Maryville starter tonight, number 12, Joseph Burrows. He's been a 3-year contributor for Maryville. Josh Seiler, number 14. I know they got a transfer in from California. I'm not sure if that's him. Jack Brown, number 21. Of course, the senior, Furman commit, number 22, Joe Anderson. And the sophomore, Terrence Dorsey Jr. Their head coach is Mark Eldridge.
Robbie, and I noticed on their roster, they've got 4 freshmen dressed out tonight.
Yep.
Because they're missing just a few pieces.
Yeah, just a few pieces that'll be back probably starting Monday.
Although Joe Anderson is here.
Yeah, the big piece.
But, yeah, you're right. As Ashton Maples, Crowder, A.J. Davis, I know of 3 right there.
But you'll like this Dorsey kid, Stan. He's a solid player to be a sophomore. And, of course, Burrows can shoot the lights out.
Right.
Jumping it up will be Brown and George. Tipped up by George, controlled by Clemmer. Gibson will bring it across. Man-to-man defense for Maryville. Myers takes it, penetrates, throws up a wild shot, no good, but offensive rebound. Lost there by Pratt, and here comes Joe Anderson and the Rebels. Man-to-man for William Blount. There's Dorsey with it at top, guarded by Pratt. Corner goes to Seiler. He'll get it to Brown. Brown guarded by Myers. To Anderson in the corner for 3. Off a little bit, rebound by Pratt and the Govs. Shot was just a little left for Anderson. Gibson, very good guard for William Blount, sophomore. You'll like him too, Stan.
Maryville straight up man-to-man.
George's first look will be a fadeaway. It's off. Backside rebound will be corralled by Gibson. He'll reset the offense to George.
Good job on the boards, Robbie, right now for Blount. They've gotten 2 offensive rebounds.
Pratt will penetrate against Seiler. Pull up 15-footer, no good. Too strong, rebound Burrows. Dorsey will push the pace for the Rebels. Crossover here by Brown. He loses it, stolen by Clemmer. 3-on-1. Nope, Maryville, good job of getting back on D. Bad pass here by Gibson. Turnover. Dorsey, he'll attack. Now pull it back out. Around the horn, Seiler has it in the right corner. "3-2" is the call here from Coach Eldridge. Anderson, 1-on-1 here against Myers. Goes wing to Dorsey. Guarded by George. Up to Brown. See where the action's coming from. Nothing. Good D by William Blount. Anderson, left-hand dribble into the paint. No good. Blocked away maybe by George.
2 minutes. We're scoreless, Robbie.
Myers for 3. Whap!
Not any longer.
Money.
3-0 William Blount. Anderson now guarded by Cameron George. Back screen inside. Didn't recognize the action. And couldn't get the pass there. Seiler, corner three to match. No good, too strong. Rebound by Myers. George will push it for William Blount. Over to Prats. Prats is a capable shooter. He'll attack the 10. No good. Here's a backside foul on William Blount's Clemmer. And that's the first foul of the game.
You're correct, Robbie. And it is on Clemmer, the quarterback for William Blount. Teams first, obviously, be backcourt foul.
Marshall Cooper and Caleb Lingenfelter will check in for the Govs. William Blount dressed in orange tonight, white numbers. Maryville home white uniforms with black numbers. Anderson pounds the rock with his left hand, goes around his back, working against Marshall Cooper. Pull up 15-footer. That's Joe's spot.
Yep.
And it's 3-2 now. 4:45 left in the opening quarter. Inside pass knocked away by Seiler. Bad decision to save it. Oh, well.
Yeah, it was, I think, Robbie.
His ball was deflected.
Lincolnfelter tried to save it for William Blount. I think it was going to be off of Maryville out of bounds, but Maryville will get it.
Anderson now guarded by Cooper. Again, dumps off over to Burrows. Burrows will attack, throw it to the corner to Brown. He'll spin inside, lay it up, and Maryville has the lead 4-3. Nice move there by John Brown.
Jack
Brown. Anderson will guard George. Crosses him over and gets by him. Throws it up, short. Rebound by Dorsey. Throws it ahead. Anderson tries to intercept it from his own teammate. Stolen away by William Blount. Here comes Lingenfelter. He'll get it to George. George, pull up three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound by Burrows. And they're going to get Clemmer with his second foul. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of just, they were both battling right there.
And it looked like the Maryville player lost his footing.
Checking in for William Blount is Stopa. Tyler, you going to help us out with that name right there?
Oh, goodness. Which one? Maryville?
That's what we're going to call him, so tonight till we get a clarification.
High screen for Anderson. He gets the switch now. He'll go by Maryville and lay it up. No good. Cam George high for the board. 3:24 left in the first quarter. William Blount trailing 3-4. Prats has it inside to George. One-on-one against Anderson. He's fouled by Anderson.
Wow.
No call. They're going to say clean block. Anderson will attack. Euros to the corner. Three. Burrows. Bottom.
That's where he's deadly, Robbie, is Burrows. If you'll remember last year's game, he hit some big threes late in that game.
Oh, illegal screen by 11. Clear as day.
Marshall Cooper with the foul. So his first, team's third. Felt like George may have gotten fouled on the previous possession.
Same call.
Yep.
On Dorsey this time.
It was.
Here comes the Govs with Prats has it. Right wing. He'll penetrate against Brown, kick it out. Cooper passes in the corner inside to Maryville. He'll pass short corner over here to Prats. Pushing the back on Lingenfelter. That's a clean look there.
Yep.
Just got to make them.
Lingenfelter's first, team's fourth here in the opening period.
And this game's getting called completely differently compared to the girls' game.
Certainly is on this end.
Yeah, Maryville's only got one foul call. Dorsey might have traveled. charge, please. As it looked like Lingenfelter's going to pick up a blocking call as he was there.
I'm not sure about that either, Robbie.
Yeah, he was there.
I
He
was a
might
little
have just
bit-
been falling early, and it just looked awkward, but it was definitely should have been a charge. Dorsey's free throw's good, and Maryville's got a 5-point lead.
And bad news for that, Robbie, is that's Lingenfelter's second as well. So right now you got a couple of starters, or actually Trey Clemmer out and Caleb Lingenfelter out both with 2 fouls on the William Blount bench here in the opening period.
Clear, free throw missed, though, cleared by William Blount. Here comes Prats with a left-handed dribble, pull up 8-footer, in and out.
Got to get some of those shots to go down.
Yeah. Penetration and kick again. Brown for 3, air ball. Rebound by Cooper. 1:40 counting in the first quarter. William Blount's only made 1 basket. Probably 1 for 12, you think, Stan?
I would say, yeah.
George, 8-footer, bottom. Gets him started maybe, 8-5. Anderson using the high screen there. He'll attack, just take the charge. Oh, they get a walk. Might have got banged in the nose.
Yeah, I think he did. He's looking to see if he's bleeding. He's not, but
here's a little trap by Maryville. Gibson will break it with a dribble. Gets into the paint, fouled by Dorsey. This could be his second.
it is.
It is his second.
Team second, but Terrence Dorsey has. So Mark Eldridge is going to have to go to his bench right there, and he's going to bring in number 14, Seiler.
And 11, Carter Cox. Checked in. Gibson needs to get it in. He'll get it in to Maryville. He'll attack the 10, and no good. Don't jump ball. Possession to Maryville. Good job on the offensive glass, though.
Yeah.
Threw up a wild shot. Low percentage shot. Tristan Schreinerin will check in. And he will give a breather. Well, I can't tell. I don't know who came out. Nonetheless, here's Ander with 50 seconds. He'll pull up 28-footer. No good. Short. Rebound George. Anderson's only made 1. Hit ahead pass to Murray. He'll lay it up. He'll lay it in. Nice pass by Cam George. 8-7. See if Maryville, how they play the final 30 seconds here. Burrows in the corner. Picks up his dribble, goes to Cox. Cox working against Cooper. Good defender here in Cooper. 20 seconds, and Mark Eldridge says 1 shot. Joe will dribble it down. He'll be guarded one-on-one here with Cameron George. High screen by Brown. Splits the defense, throws it up. They're going to bail him out. They're going to bail him out. And Coach Wendell's correct. William Blount late there. Could have been there quicker to take a charge as Joe had to split the defense.
Schreinerin with the foul, his first. 6 whistled against the Governors here, Robbie.
6-2.
Joe Anderson knocks down his 3rd point.
Oh, goodness. Here comes the crowd. Joe rattles it. Nothing but net. 7-10, 4.6 seconds left. See if Cameron can get the ball. He'll get it with 4. Plenty of time. Foul.
So 1.5.
See if George can get a screen here. At least some type of look. Anything at the rim would be nice. Only down by 3 though, 7-10. Here, George will get it. He'll shoot it up. Got a chance. Just a little long. Your score at the end of 1, Maryville 10, William Blount 7. We'll take a short break on the GNN.
Back at Maryville High School, second quarter action getting ready to start here. Blount trails by 3, and they'll have the ball, Robbie, to start the second half, or second quarter.
We did see Joe. Joe does have tissue in his nose. It looked like as he got his nose busted that one play where he penetrated and got called for the travel. Here's a deep, bad decision by Clemmer. He should have turned and tried to score. Anderson kicks it. Dorsey's back in with 2 fouls. No good on the 3. Long rebound comes to Pratt's. He'll lose it though. Seiler gets it. Hands to Brown. Throws it out to Dorsey. Dorsey will attack. Lay it up. No good. Rebound George. Maryville a little rusty too in their home gym. Hit ahead to Gibson. Gibson corner 3 to tie it. No good. Rebound Seiler on the backside. Anderson cross quarter. Pass to Burrows. That's been a combination for 4 years.
You cannot lose him in transition, Robbie. I mean, because
Anderson will find him. Here's a match, though, by Myers. It's good. His second three-pointer of the game, 10-13. Jack Brown with it in the corner, guarded by Myers. Picks up his dribble. Dorsey now out wide. Around the horn to Burrows. He'll attack the 10, lay it up. No good. Tip out, though, nicely by Seiler to Dorsey. He'll corral it. Attack to the corner. Up to Joe now on the wing. Penetration and corner 3 by Seiler. Nothing but net. 3 assists for Joe on 3-point baskets for Maryville. 16-10 now. Deep for Clemmer. Lay it up, hook, no good. A rebound by Brown. That's fine, though. We'll take that look all night long. William Blount, man-to-man all the way here. Burrows need to ball pressure him for sure. He's strictly a shooter. Now to Seiler, back-to-back threes for him.
Wow.
You can book it. It's 19-10 now. William Blount, desperate need of a bucket here.
4 threes by the Rebels, Robbie.
Pratt's, no good.
Need to knock those down.
Anderson pull up, 15-footer, good.
That's going to be good all night.
Timeout, Coach Wendell will take one with him. William Blount's got to regroup, down 21-10.
Short timeout here, 21-10. Maryville build up its biggest lead as they've outscored the Governors 11-3 here in the second period. So Coach Wendell takes a quick 30-second timeout. And Robbie, back to you with the action.
All right, William Blount has it on the wing. George in the baseline. He'll float it up, no good. Another miss by Cam. Cleared by Seiler. Dorsey, he'll push it up. Brown for three, no good. Good box out there this time by England, who's checked in. Jake England, transfer from Maryville. Here's Lingenfelter back in. He has 2 fouls. George one-on-one. Now they'll get it to Lingenfelter. Being patient here, got it spread out. Get a 3-pointer, no good there by Lingenfelter. Rebound by Pratt, it's no good. Tipped out of bounds. Saved by Lingenfelter to England. Now to Gibson. Gibson will attack. Over to George, now in the corner. The no-look pass there from Lingenfelter. 4 minutes, under 4 minutes now here before the half. Maryville with an 11-point lead. 8-0 run. Gibson around his back. 15-footer, too strong. Rebound.
Cannot buy a basket.
Dorsey gets it over to Burrows. High-low coming, and it's in. It's 23-10.
It's poor shooting right here right now for William Blount, Robbie. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's, I would say, in the 20s. It's Cam with a long three.
Bangs one. We needed that one. 13-23. Maybe needed about 3 stops here in a row with Joe Anderson on the bench. Now Dorsey has it. He'll penetrate. Hands it off to Brown. Brown is stolen by Lingenfelter. Run out for George. George could throw it down. And he does! 15-23.
Cam slam.
Jam is in the house. William Blount down by 8.
And that livened the William Blount crowd out.
Timeout!
Mark
Maryville.
Eldridge.
You can feel the electricity come. Coach Eldridge puts a quick stop to it. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network. Here we are, 2:16 to go. William Blount with a quick 5 points. Got the lead back down to 8, 15-23, but Joe Anderson checks back in. Eldridge had to call a timeout. There was no whistles. And Anderson been at the scores table for over a minute. Cam George with a 5-0 run of his own, a 3, and then a run out dunk.
And electrified this crowd, I think, here at Maryville High School.
Got to build on this before the half. Anderson has it against William Blount's man-to-man. Left wing to Dorsey. Here's a throwaway. Push off, they're going to call it this time. Is it on Brown? It is.
Yep.
As they threw a lob. It's a bad pass anyways.
but that'd be his first, team's third.
Burrows will check back in.
Actually, team's fourth. I must have missed one somewhere.
6 fouls to 4. William Blount, next foul will send Maryville to the line for a 1-and-1. Backdoor cut, nope. George shoots the 3, it's long, no good, tipped out. Pratt's will get the board. Kicks to Lingenfelter. He's gonna fire a 3. No good off the back of the rim. And William Blount lucky to not foul. 1:40 and counting before intermission. Anderson, crossover on George. Can't get by him this time. He'll reset. Over to Dorsey in the corner. Dorsey will attack. Lay it up and in. Finger roll by the sophomore, Terrence Dorsey Jr.
So back to 10-point lead for the Rebels.
Gibson spins in. I thought he traveled on the catch and then the dribble. They called it for him on the spin move, but
On Gibson.
yeah, either way, turnover. Lead is 10. England checks out, and back in is Marshall. Marshall Cooper. Anderson will get the switch with Lingenfelter. He'll try to go by him, pull up, 12-footer, good. 12-point lead just like that. 4-0 run for Maryville, mini run. Around the horn, inside to Pratt.
Nice.
I'm going to say clean block, but somebody was holding his left hand, holding it down next to his hip. They're going to get Dorsey out most likely. No, he's going to get Burrows out.
No, he sent Burrows back.
Okay, he
Got
Cox
Cox out.
Lingenfelter being guarded by Anderson. Anderson averaged about 5 steals a game last year. There's one for Anderson, as I said it. He'll lay it up and in. Not the matchup William Blount wants. Lingenfelter dribbling out there against Anderson. Lead is 29-15. Inside pass to Pratt. It's deflected by Seiler, picked up by Dorsey. They'll hold for 1 with 20 ticks. Oh, no, he won't. Seiler goes baseline. And is going to get bailed out with a blocking call. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Marshall Cooper picks up his second.
Crowd has filled in nicely.
Yes, it has, Robbie. I was thinking during the girls' game, it's a very low turnout for tonight's game. I figured maybe the state championships might have had something, but they've all showed up. Traditionally, Maryville shows up for the boys' game.
Yeah. Here's a free throw good by Seiler. As from Cookeville, final scores tonight as Greenback falls in single A, 38-23, and Alcoa victorious. I think they were taking some knees. It was 27-0 last I saw. I think they were running the clock out. So congratulations to the Tornadoes. I believe that's championship number 18. 10 seconds here for the Govs. Lingenfelter attacks, spins, gets he had a chance for an and one. Just couldn't get it to drop as they checked in. Davis Insberger. Insberger.
His first. Actually.
They're going to say second.
Yeah, okay, that's the one I missed then. His team's fifth. Be 2 shots coming right here. And first one is firm off the back of the rim, no good. For Lingenfelter. First time to the trip to the night to the free throw line for William Blount. Second one, good.
4 seconds. Don't let Joe get a running start. Here he goes, spins.
Double
He'll have to throw up a wild shot. Air ball. That's your score at the half. William Blount trails Maryville 31-16. We'll come back with stats with Stan at the break. All right, we're back here. Back here for halftime stats with Stan. They're brought to you by Alvin Jeanette and Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin a call. He'll do any job you need, any place, anywhere, anytime. 235-4108. Stan, take it away.
Thank you, Robbie. William Blount led in scoring by Cameron George with 7 points right now for the Governors. He has a 3 and 2 two-point baskets, including the Cam Slam there in the second period. Also, Seth Myers has added 6 points, a couple of 3 balls for Seth for William Blount, 2 points for Stopa Maryville, and 1 point for Caleb Lincolnfelter. That's to round out the 16 for William Blount. Governors. Maryville is led by Josh Saylor, the California transfer, with 10 points. Also, Joe Anderson has added 10 points. A couple of 3 balls by Joseph Burrows for 6 points. Terrence Dorsey Jr. has 3 points for Maryville. Jack Brown has added a basket for Maryville, and they have a total of 31. Once again, your halftime score is 31-16 in favor of Maryville. Scoring by quarters, Maryville outscored William Blount 10-7 in the first period. However, a 21-9 advantage in the second period is where we're at, and that's the reason the deficit is now down by 15 for the Governors at 31-16. From the three-point arc, Maryville has 4 3 balls, a couple of those by Burrows, a couple of those by Saylor as well for Maryville. William Blount has 3 of them, 3 balls, 2 by Seth Myers, and 1, of course, by Cameron George. Once again, your halftime score is Maryville 31, William Blount 16. Once again, our stats, halftime stats with Stan, brought to you by Anywhere Movers, Alvin Jeanette, 235-4108. Give him a call. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Gov Nation Network.
All right. Back here at Maryville High, Jim Campbell Gymnasium, Robbie Lotz, Stan Painter, Tyler Graves. Go over some halftime or some scores. Girls games have gone final. Stan, you got something for us?
Yeah, I do. From a district, which non-district games, but Bearden moved to 7-0 with a win over Elizabethton, 66-45. That's up in the Doubletree Round Ball Classic. And Farragut moved to 8-0 with a win over a pretty good Science Hill team, 44-42. Although Science Hill's 3-3, that's in that same tournament up in Upper East Tennessee. Jefferson County, William Blount girls' other loss now that they've lost to Maryville with a 50-35 win over DB. Morristown West, 35-34 winner over Morristown East.
And also, I was no score update officially, but was told that Heritage was up 40 points on Lenoir City and girls.
Yeah. So they're going to go to 1-0 in the district then. Set atop Maryville and Farragut already at 1-0 as they played a district game on Tuesday night, excuse me. I'll get it right in a minute.
And mention the final scores from Cookeville today in the state championship. AAA, Alcoa wins 27-0. Lake County beats Greenback in single A 38-23. Maryville ball to start the second half with a 15-point lead. Anderson looks inside to Seiler. It's stolen, but a foul.
Going to be whistled against George, I believe.
They're going to say he was on the shot, not the gather. And Coach Wendell said there's no way he could be shooting because he doesn't have the ball.
First shot is in by Seiler. As Robbie, he's a good-looking transfer. You said is he a sophomore?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe a junior.
Maybe a junior. He has 12 points to lead all scorers.
Here's Myers with it. He had 2 3-pointers in the first half. Prattsville travels, gets it back to Myers. He hands another 3.
So Myers has 3 triples tonight. It's a big shot right there. It's William Blount.
Anderson penetrates, being held there by Pratt, forces a short shot. William Blount clears with Clemmer. Here comes George, over to Pratt. Attacks, Myers for his 4-3, no good, too strong. Pratt gets another offensive board to Gibson. Gibson to the corner to Myers, he penetrates, throws up a shot that's way wild.
Yeah.
There's nobody around him, he didn't have to shoot it. He just lost control of it.
And Cam George couldn't control it right there as it goes off. William Blount needs to try to get the ball to George a little bit, Robbie, and the offense rather than just in transition. As Brown takes a bump down here by Myers, unintentional.
Dorsey crossover, baseline, lay it up and in.
Oh, that's a nice move. That's a big-time move right there by Dorsey, Robbie.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential, sophomore. There's a penetration by Pratt's block call, and taking the brunt of it was Brown with an elbow to the chin. He'll check for blood, and then he'll be good to go. Second foul on Brown. Nice aggressive move there by Tanner.
As Pratt, Robbie gets on the scoreboard. That's his first point of the night. And he goes 2 for 2 from the line right there. So Blount down by 14.
There's a hook.
Yep, it was. You are correct. And they're going to give him the and one. You cannot hook around the hip of your defensive guy for an advantage. And that was a classic.
Yeah, it was right in front of Foxy, too. He don't miss those. And one now, opportunity and a 17-point lead. We've got to go on a run here. they're in jeopardy of getting blown out like the girls did. Girls' final earlier was 84-55. George, they're going to call a foul on Anderson.
Oh, that's questionable too right there, but we'll take it.
It looked like George kind of lost control of the dribble.
Joe's first, team second. Doesn't really make up for the one on the other end, does it? As it goes through Myers' hands out of bounds.
What was that?
6 minutes to go exactly, and
I mean, wow.
Marshall Cooper will check back in for Seth Myers.
Anderson's going to pull up. Drain one. Tap his chest, point to the sky like Steph Curry. And they've got a 20-point lead. George now has it, guarded by Burrows. He'll pull up, a deep one. Off to the left, rebound by Seiler.
Cam was wanting to match him right there, I think.
Yeah. Penetration, Joe, he's fouled on the floor.
Cole Gibson picks up the foul, his first, team's third.
After you can a three like that, and you got the speed that Anderson has, it's almost hard, it's almost impossible to stop him right there. Loose ball going to be recovered by William Blount. Hit ahead to Clemmer. He'll lay it up. He'll lay it in. Nice hustle there by Cooper. As Brown dribbled it off of his foot. Joe around his back. 28-footer, air ball. Joe said there's a wet spot where he slid. Hope nobody slides on it. The refs, he shook
Ignored
him
him
off. Looked like a catcher with a pitcher. He just shook him off, said, nah, we're good. George trapped, throws it into Clemmer. Clemmer will shoot it up and in.
Nice move right there by Clemmer. Finish, I should say. So back-to-back buckets by Clemmer.
High screen coming. Seiler, he'll hand it to Burrows. Burrows to Anderson. His three-pointer's up. Off the backboard, it's way off. He's had a couple of those tonight. Here's Pratt's in transition. He'll attack, now kick it out. Nothing there. Here comes Cooper. Dribble handoff to George. He'll pull a three, it's way left. Rebound by Brown. Here comes the Rebels. Jack Brown will bring it himself to Dorsey. Dorsey pump fakes the three, kicks it back to Brown. Back in the corner to Dorsey. Set shot up, short. Backside rebound, cleared by Clemmer. Marshall Cooper picks up his dribble. See if George will, he's settling a little bit here in the third quarter. Might need to try to attack the 10. Pratt steps on the line, in and out, no good. They were going to give him three for that. Anderson to Dorsey. Penetrates the middle, lay it up. No good, blocked away partially by Clemmer, cleared by Gibson. Gibson will attack the 10. He'll lay it up. No good, tipped up by Clemmer, no good, and cleared by Maryville. Can't even make a layup right now. Brown has it in the corner for the Rebels. He'll attack baseline, lay it up and in. Strong move there by Jack Brown.
He's got 5 points right here in the third quarter, Robbie. So he's making his presence known a little bit, only having 2 in the first half.
There's a steal by Dorsey. He'll attack. Too strong. Tipped in by Brown. Timeout, Coach Wendell will take one with him. The Govs now trail by 20 with 2:22 left in the third. Maryville leads by 20, and the students have said just like football. I thought the final score was like 35-0 in football.
Yeah, something like 42, I believe.
Was it 40? Yeah, 42.
I know William Blount didn't score.
So 20's a lot closer than football. But I think next year will be a lot closer on the gridiron. Here's a Lingenfelter penetration and kick to Clemmer at the elbow. Got 2 minutes left here in the third. William Blount down by 20. Just haven't mounted any offense. Probably shooting around 18% tonight.
Yeah.
Cooper has it, gets it inside to Clemmer. That's a block. I mean, about to say he can't. I mean, what's he doing? That's just a gimme foul.
Cox with the foul. His first.
That was. I've got a bad switch. I'm just going to fall to the ground.
Yeah.
What is
Oh
this?
boy.
As Lingenfelter throws it to
Jake England.
Jake England, and he's on the bench. Inside pass to Brown. He didn't hook this time. Smart play as he goes baby hook on the baseline over the left shoulder. He's got 9 in the quarter. Step back by Lingenfelter. Air ball. Clemmer's got the board though, but he throws it to Anderson, who plays for the Rebels. He'll penetrate across the timeline. Look to pass. He'll find Ernsberger's in. Back to Anderson. Back to Ernsberger. Corner to Brown. One minute left in the third. Anderson will attack the left dribble. He's fouled. No call. Cameron George. Breakaway for William Blount. Pull up 8-footer. Down. Great body control and another timeout for William Blount. We'll keep it here. 49.8. Stan, you talk about this third quarter. Just later, Tyler, in the girls' game, third quarter, William Blount, Maryville put up 30. It seems to be the third quarter is going to be the demise again for the boys.
Yeah, this game we just haven't been able to find any offense. Our shots haven't been going down. Just a bad night offensively. So, you know, hopefully it's not like this all season. I don't think it will be, but just a tough night shooting for the Govs.
Well, number one, I don't think we're going to see competition like this all season. But I mean, you know, Joe Anderson, but I'm impressed with Seiler and Brown as well. Of course, and
Dorsey.
And we knew what Joe Burrows had coming in, and the Dorsey's the sophomore, right?
Yeah.
So I'm impressed with him. So that's a pretty good 5 they put on the floor.
Then you bring in Crowder, Maples.
And Davis.
Davis is coming back this year.
After football, this will be one of the top teams in East Tennessee, and I would say a top 10 team in the state.
Yep. Yeah, tomorrow night, the Rebels will be in action in football at 8 o'clock against the Ravenwood Ravens. Here's a corner pass to Brown. He's guarded by Cooper. Throws it across the court to Seiler with 34 ticks left in the third, leading by 20. Now Ernsberger penetrates. Can't get anywhere, so he'll throw it out to Seiler. Now Johnson is checked in also.
He's a freshman, as is Ernsberger.
Brown, he'll work one-on-one against George. Penetration. Oh, he threw his elbow off. 3 ball, no good. Offensive rebound. Cox is good. I think that hit the corner of the glass. Couldn't really tell. But it good at the buzzer, and Maryville takes a 49-27 lead into the fourth. Short break on the GovNation Network. All right, 8 more minutes here as Maryville comfortably in the lead, 27-49. Myers is checked back in. Cameron George posted up at the elbow this time. Now inside to Clemmer. Clemmer, right hand hook is up, short.
Draws the foul.
Cox picks up another one.
Be his second. 2 shots coming right here for Trey Clemmer. See if he's in active shooting. Go ahead, Robbie.
Oh, I thought Anderson was out there, but he's put his warm-up back on.
Yeah. As Trey knocks down the first one. William Blount 4 of 5 from the line. The problem is actually now 5 of 6. They've not got there enough.
Yeah, only 6 times. Picking up 3/4 court this time will be the Govs. Over to Brown. Take a charge. Reach your hands in. You're in position. Take the charge. They're going to say on the floor this time. That was more in the act of shooting than the other time.
Trey Clemmer with his third.
England checks in, or Cooper, or Gibson, I mean. Anderson also checks back in. Kicks it over to Johnson. Cox is going to fire a 3.
He's going to hit a 3 too, Robbie.
Wow. Inside pass to Lingenfelter. Double team by Anderson. Over to Trey. He'll lay it up. He'll lay it in. Nice finish there. In traffic by Clemmer.
Pretty good second half by Trey as he's got 8 points here.
Johnson might have traveled. No call. Cox again. Bottoms again. He's got the Maryville crowd on their feet. Biggest lead of the game, 24. Gibson penetrates. Fade away. Got it. Nice move by the sophomore, Cole Gibson. Here comes Seiler. Again to Cox. This time he'll pass it to Burrows. Around to Joe. Working one-on-one against Lingenfelter. He'll penetrate, pull up 15-footer. No good. Rebound by George. William Blount. Here they come across the line. Joe with the quick hand steal. Stolen back by Lingenfelter. He'll penetrate, get Burrows in the air, and draw the foul.
Burrows first. Team's 5th. I was looking on those steals. I don't know if you caught Coach Wendell in the background.
Yeah, he was calling for the foul.
Yeah.
And I think I actually said something about foul, but I don't know. But just based off what Kevin saw there. Look, there's all kinds of lane violations here.
Yes.
That's a lane violation.
Yeah, they got him. They nailed him.
Hit a free throw, though.
Yes.
For crying out loud.
Lingenfelter will get another one because there was a lane violation by Maryville.
No good again.
That kind of night for William Blount from the floor. It's ice cold.
Anderson to Cox, 3 in a row. He is having himself a night. Did you say he was a freshman?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. Hand check on Cox, his 3rd. 15 foul.
He's a sophomore.
Sophomore. Anderson, Garden, Cameron. Shots up, no good, out of bounds off Cox. That shot was halfway down. Joe and Cameron talking just a little bit out there. A little chirping, a little small chirping. Cameron takes it in, he's
That's
fouled.
a foul by somebody. They'll get Burrows, I bet. But
Having a good time. Fourth foul. No, 12, you're right.
Yeah, Burrows. They got Burrows going up right there.
The overrated chant coming to Cameron George, as he is rated one of the top 50 players in the state of Tennessee.
His first trip to the line is no good. So William Blount, I guess that's the jinx, Robbie, I did them because they're 0 for 4 since I said that. They're
nothing but net on this one.
And Cam does hit double figures right there.
Dorsey to Burrows. The dagger, no good. Backside box out by Gibson. Well done by the sophomore point guard. Cameron hits it ahead to Clemmer. Nice catch. He loses the handle of it. Brown steals it, throws it off of Clemmer's legs. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left. 24-point lead for the Rebels. Looks like it's going to be a sweep for Maryville. Burrows attacks, lays it up and in. We'll be back in action on the Gov Nation Network Tuesday. We'll come on the air about 5 till 6 for girls action. We might be able to get a pregame interview with Coach Wright from Tyler. We'll try to get a quick word before the coach takes the floor. And it'll be another big district matchup against Hardin Valley. Gibson, how many shots has he shot tonight?
Well, that's his first free throw. He has a 2-point basket, and that's it.
Yeah, he hasn't shot very much. Shoots this one up, and no good. If we ever did put a jinx on him, Stan, we did, didn't we?
Yep, they are.
They were 5 for 6 when you said that.
1 for 7 since.
Here's a nice penetration by Brown. Kick to Burrows for 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound by George. He'll hit it ahead to England. England will lay it up and in. He's fouled by Dorsey. Nice take by Jake England.
The Maryville transfer.
Maryville transfer. His mother is the all-time leading scorer at Maryville College.
Was at one time, I think that got broke. Jamie Parrott didn't break.
And what's funny is she
has tossed no good, and then they call a little ball a foul.
Because Padge had it.
Yeah.
She broke his record.
Right.
And they're still 1 and 2. Eric Watson is third, I believe. But as far as
Clemmer picks up the foul.
I tell you who might break those though, Stan, is the one I saw. Carruthers had 40-something in her first game.
Yeah, she's been lighting it up as a freshman.
Here comes the Rebels in fast break. Brown will gather it and lay it in. Even the loose balls are going their way tonight. It's not good when you don't shoot the ball well, but then when you don't get loose balls, it really hurts. George has it in the corner to England, inside to Pratts. Pratts will power it up and in.
That's a nice move and finish.
38-62, 24-point lead for the Rebels. Dorsey in the corner. He hooked again, no call, but he's stolen away by Gibson. Gibson all the way. Too late on the pass as Burrows hustling down the court to knock it out of bounds.
3:50 to go. It looks like Johnson may be checking back in for Maryville.
He'll get Anderson. A fine night by Joe Anderson. Did a little bit of everything. Not his highest scoring and good shooting night, but still he does everything for Maryville. George will have it. Step back three-pointer for Cam. No good. Short. Good offensive rebound by Pratts. He can't get it to go. Another rebound. George will be going to the line as he gathers in the offensive rebound. That's double bonus time.
Brown with the foul.
It's two shots, Callahan. It doesn't. It's double bonus. Is it not?
Yes.
They're saying out of bounds.
Well, it's got to be at least. They've been shooting 1-and-1s.
Bless their hearts. All right, we'll take a short break. We'll have 2 free throws from George after this 30 seconds. back at Maryville High. Cam George has how many tonight, Stan? He comes in averaging around 25 a game.
He has 10.
He's got 10, so half of his average if he can get these two to go. The Stay Off Twitter chant just came through from the Maryville students.
Tyler, would you like to elaborate on that?
I'd probably agree with him at this moment.
Yeah, me and Cup talked about it in the Cup's quips. Got everything squared away as Cam makes the first and the second. Good job by both athletic departments to get everything under control going into tonight's game. Here's Johnson in the corner, now up top. Over to Ernsberger. Now to Dorsey. Dorsey will pull up and shoot a three. It's too strong. Rebound is going to go to Burrows. Johnson has it. He'll attack. Pull up, 8-footer. Got it.
The freshman, a freshman, I should say.
We'll see another freshman here soon, won't we?
I would think we might see.
The coach's son?
Yep, we got 2 more freshmen getting ready to come in. One of them is Robbie Eldridge, who's been keeping stats, so he's going to have to give up his stat job over there.
He just took his warm-up off, I saw.
As
England free throw is good as he's getting the Maryville reject comment from his former classmates.
He gets that one to go down.
Second free throw is good. Really good looking shot on the second one. Nothing but net.
Saw his mom holding her arm up, cheering on that second one go through.
Turn it up, Jake. William Blount picks up full court. Dorsey will get it ahead. Reset the offense. There's a hold call on Tristan. Oh yeah, Pinkerton's son, yeah.
Lane Pinkerton.
So a principal and a coach's son are in the game now. Both freshmen, Eldridge and Pinkerton. Here comes Ernsberger, kicks to Dorsey. Dorsey will attack. Blocking call.
No, offensive. Nice job right there. Lingenfelter.
Sometimes when you're that far under the goal, a lot of times they'll call it.
Yeah.
Even though it shouldn't, it's not really a high rule in high school. 15 checks in for William Blount.
Rhodey Kirkland.
Rhodey, the baseball player.
Yep.
And there's 6 players on the
That's
court.
A technical
That's a
foul.
technical.
Are they going to call it?
Yeah, Foxy called it.
I don't think he's going to call it.
Oh, no, there's not 6. There's only 5.
But you still can't run a guy in after play starts.
Yeah.
You can't just run him off the bench into the game.
Would that be illegal participation or illegal substitution in football?
Well, illegal substitution.
Alabama had, ask Nick Saban.
Yeah,
he had 12 players
too
on the
soon
field.
for the Alabama Tide fans. He's going to call a technical.
Well, I mean, that's the right call. That is the right call. Even though it's only the 5th player, you cannot run in while there's live action.
Kevin's getting a little too upset in a 22-point game. He wants them to be professional here. Too many. So they will call a technical. It'll be an indirect bench type of technical. And England will go to the line for 2 free throws. I didn't see him motion anything to the scorebook.
Well, no, but I guess they just overheard him. But I mean, it's obviously a technical foul.
Cox is a high energy player. And he had high energy as he came off the bench there. Ready to run into the middle of the play. England cans them both.
And I don't know if, really the officials are supposed to count on a dead ball like that.
Right, you hold your hand up and then blow up, give them the signal to say ready to play.
Right. I think it's pretty quick. And
Here's a nice design play out of the after the technical. William Blount gets a cutting Lingenfelter. He'll earn a trip for 2. Johnson picks up the foul, his first. Lingenfelter, no good again. 1 for 6 on the foul line. Second free throw's good. William Blount picks up full court. Here's a steal by Lingenfelter. He definitely can do that.
And lays it in. Got to like that. William Blount still playing hard here in the last 3 minutes.
Might be able to get this thing down to 10. Here's a pass to Eldridge, now to Johnson. Here comes a trap. Foul called, a 1-and-1 coming for Johnson, as Cooper is the recipient of this foul.
So I think Wendell's very upset with Callahan.
No. He was talking to Tristan right there.
Yeah, but I think
yeah, he probably still is.
And I'll tell you why. Is Callahan will not talk to. He always shakes his head and says.
And he acts like he just doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He always gives you like the, like he turns a blind eye to everything. Free throw good there by Johnson. Lead back up to 18. Long this time, rebound by England and the Govs. All subs in, all 10 subs in now. Lingenfelter pull up three-pointer off just a little bit to the right. Two-minute warning, fans, here on the Gov Nation Network. We can end this miserable night. Eldridge in the corner. He's trapped, picks up his dribble.
2-minute warning, Robbie. Does that mean all replays will come from the booth now?
No more coaches' challenges. Here's a deflection. Here comes Rhodey. England travels, leaves his feet for a pass. Three-pointer Marshall off to the left. Stolen by Rhodey, though. Jump ball, nice play. It's going to go back to Maryville, though, on the returning. Here comes your winning team, losing team chant. Here in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, they're going to wait till a dead ball.
Yeah.
Here comes Cox across the timeline, bumped by
there it comes, probably.
Lingenfelter.
Lingenfelter's third. 2 shots coming right here for Cox.
Myers will check back in for Lingenfelter. Free throw no good, rebounded by William Blount.
Couple of walks, not called right there.
Myers for 3, a little short. William Blount might have been over the back.
England comes out there with it.
Rhodey for 3, in and out. No good, rebounded by Cox. They're going to call another foul.
First one.
66-47. Try to give them a 20-point lead here. It's good. Three-pointer by Marshall, no good. Rebound by Eldridge. Here's Johnson for 3. No good. Rebounded. William Blount. 40 seconds left. England walks again.
35.8.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Myers. 25 seconds left. He'll bring it across. He'll pull up a three. In and out. No good. William Blount may get another look. It's England for three. It's good. We'll have a quick wrap-up show tonight as William Blount is going to fall in girls action 84-55 and boys action 67-50 here at Jim Campbell Gymnasium. Take a short break and then come back with Stats with Stan in 1 minute. We're back here for the post-game report. Robbie Lotz with Stan Painter. Stats with Stan brought to you by Alvin Jeanette and Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin a call. Any job, any moving need, 235-4108. Stan, take it away.
Thank you, Robbie. William Blount was led in scoring by Cam George with 12 points. Also, Seth Myers and Jake England added 9 each. 8 points for Trey Clemmer on the night. 4 points each from Caleb Linkenfelter, as well as Tanner Pratz. And 2 points from Cole Gibson and Stopa Murovic. That is a total of 50 for the Governors. The Maryville Rebels, very balanced. Joe Anderson and Carter Cox led them with 13 each. Josh Seiler added another 12, and Jack Brown with 11. So 4 guys in double figures for the Rebels. Burrows added 8. Dorsey with 5, and 3 points for Nick Johnson, and that's a total of 67. Once again, your final score is Maryville Rebels 67, William Blount 50. Robbie?
Thank you for that. Tough night for both Govs. William Blount will be back in action, though, Tuesday night here on the Gov Nation Network. Check us out on Twitter and Facebook for details on the next broadcast. Until then, so long, everyone.